In Australia, we've got deadly animals aplenty. We've got funnel web spiders who'll murder you and your family. Under every second rock is a redback spider and they'll kill you just because, I don't know, they're bored or whatever. We've got invisible brown snakes who'll bite you on the foot and you'll be dead in 7 minutes. Just like that, kaput. We've got the world's deadliest creatures all over the place. We've got magpies who'll steal the eyeballs from your face. But at least we don't have AR-15s. We've got great white sharks who'll ascend from the deep and rip you in half with their razor-sharp teeth. We've got saltwater crocs who'll death roll you to death, and sea snakes who'll gladly snatch your last breath. We've got a blue-ringed octopus, no bigger than this, that just sits around in rock pools waiting to kill kids. And even the platypus, a cute beaver duck thing, has got a spur on its ankle that'll kill you in one sting. But at least we don't have AR-15s, and at least they can't end up in the hands of psychopathic teens. We've got stonefish and stingrays and sea urchins and shit, and hectic fucking homicidal box jellyfish. And these jellyfish, they aren't even sentient beings. They don't even really do stuff or know about things. They just float around on the whim of the currents, being pointless, non-cognitive, murderous cunts. And if that weren't enough in terms of natural hazards, here in Australia the sun causes cancer. But at least we don't have AR-15s, and at least they can't end up in the hands of suicidal teens. And at least we don't have an NRA who pay millions of dollars every day buying off politicians not to change old laws. We've got bull sharks, cone shells, saltwater crocodiles, honeybees, European wasps and blue-ringed octopies, death adders, blue bottles, redback spiders, tiger sharks, tiger snakes and lizards that'll bite ya. We got sea snakes, taipans, cassowaries, copperheads, all the creatures of the land and sky and sea that want you dead. Toadfish, stonefish, irukandji jellyfish, bull ants, centipedes and ticks that cause paralysis. Thank fuck we don't have AR-15s, and thank fuck they can't end up in the hands of psychopathic suicidal teens. And thank fuck we don't have an NRA who pay millions of dollars every day buying off politicians not to change some law. A law that was written 200 years ago, in a time when it took 3 minutes to reload a single round of ammunition. We knew nothing about depression, and you couldn't fire 45 rounds in 60 seconds. And there wasn't even such a thing as automatic weapons, and there weren't 31 mass shootings monthly. But what would I know, 'cause I'm from another country.
Ooh, I always like that song. I hope everything is working right, because I have not done this for a long time. I used to enjoy doing the lives, I remember, but not so much these days. Let me just make sure that everything is working well. Actually, I probably can't check that because I'm recording this, and then I'm gonna, probably release it, I guess. So anyway, guys, yeah, I haven't been on for a while. I've been trying to jump in here and there, and I've seen like such a lot of stuff going on, A lot of beefs, as we say in Australia. There's a lot of beefs going on out there, and I find it like interesting what's been going on. But you know what? Like a lot of people, like they will jump on straight away. Some people are very reactive and they've got to jump on and they've got to like quickly defend them or others or whatever. But you know what? At the end of the day, it doesn't really like matter. It's fucking YouTube. Like it used to get on there that had some laughs. Like I haven't had a fucking laugh on YouTube. You know, maybe it's just because like most of that shit is drama, and it's just like, you know what? I'm not going to contribute to it. Like I couldn't tell you how many times I've sat by and watched people talk shit on me, and I've done nothing to them. You know, like I haven't done any video. I don't do videos. I don't do memes or whatever. I don't know how to do any of that shit. And even if I did know how to do it, I haven't done it. Do I have opinions, and have I got every right to come on and tell them? Yeah, I do. But, you know, I've been wanting, like, there's been quite a few lives that I've really would like to have gone up for 5-10 minutes and just, you know, told everybody what, what was going on and what happened. Just like, I don't know, what was it, weeks ago now, in with me, May Noodles, Discord and all that sort of business and all that jazz. And but I just thought, like, you know what, it kind of like sucks at first, when you get booted from somewhere, or even if you get like blocked on a chat channel. Everyone's been through that, right? Whether it's a mistake or whether someone took something that you said wrong, and then you end up getting blocked. And some people take it seriously and some people take it too hard. But I don't know, when you sit back and just look at it, and I'm sure some of you do this, you just look at the way people carry on and stuff, and it's like, you know what, I don't want to be one of these people. Like, I'm busy at work, and I want to go here, and I got to go and do this, and I want to go and play sports, and I want to go jet skiing, and I want to go to the beach and all that sort of stuff. And that's really what you should be planning, not like planning your next live to talk shit on somebody or something. It's just like fucking stupid. Seriously, it really, really is stupid. I haven't even been doing the drive lives because it's like, I haven't. Well, one, I haven't really driven anywhere considerably to do a drive live. I feel like I need at least like 45 minutes or something, whereas it only takes me like 25 minutes to get to work. So by that time, like, people going like, "Oh, Casper's doing a drive live. We'll jump in," and then I'm finishing up, and yeah, and it's just not. Maybe I'll do one, like I'll start doing them maybe when I'm driving home from the club, but then sometimes, like, then I stop to get food and all that sort of stuff. And anyway, like, what's new with me? Like, I know, like, a lot of people have messaged me over the last few months, and even the last few weeks or whatever. And I've got some people that I didn't even know enjoyed the drive lives that have told me, and we like to see, like, Australia streets and stuff like that. And I'm like, yeah, okay, well, that's fine. If I, like, tomorrow afternoon, I've got to drive from work to Virginia to pick up my new golf putter, so I might do a drive live then, maybe. I don't know. I had problems with the holder in the car, and it wasn't fucking working real well, and it was getting a bit shaky, and my phone's getting a little bit old now, and like, I've got a Nokia Android. I've had it, like, it's a brand new, but like, it's like, man, phones just don't last very long anymore, eh? They just, like, no matter, like, you free up shit, you plug it in the computer and you take all the fucking shit off, then you dump it into folders on the computer that you haven't had time to sort out. And, like, it just seems like every fucking picture, even a picture that you look in WhatsApp or somewhere like that, ends up being like a picture in your computer, in your phone, and like, what, you think to yourself, why have I got this? I don't want to keep this. So you delete a whole heap of shit and then dump the rest on your computer and sort it out later. And I've got folders on my desk that I haven't looked at for a year. It's like, come on. Like, really, all you want to do is put your music on there and your podcasts and that sort of shit. Anyway, my phone's getting a little bit old and it's been playing up a little bit. So I'm thinking of investing in going back to Apple, maybe, maybe spending the $1,500 to buy an Apple, like, phone, like 15. But I want the big one because I'm getting old and I need a big phone. Otherwise, I've got to put my glasses on to read the phone. Like, I can't read the phone properly, like, especially in the morning or late at night or something like that with darkness around me or something like that. I can't do it. Like, during the day, I'm not too bad. But anyway, so I rehearsed this in my mind. I've said this before on other podcast, other streams I've done. It's like, I'm a like deep thinker, so I try not to be reactive to anything. So, like, I will just sort of like think about things for a few days, and I rehearse in my mind, and I get really, really good points and dot points in my mind, and I go like, oh, that's perfect. Like, that would be perfect to explain that. And then when I go live, I just go fucking blank. And it's because I haven't done this for a long time. And even though I have chosen to pre-record this so I don't get distracted with live chat, not that there'll be anybody around at this time anyway, because it's 8 p.m. here on a Tuesday night. And most people I know, like there's not even anyone live that I know, like in my YouTube. So I thought, well, you know what? This is about the only free night that I'm going to get when I'm home until fuck knows, maybe the weekend or something. So we have been trying to coordinate a live with Beck, hashtag Team Beck. And it's just so hard, you know, like I talk to Beck, you know, maybe not every day, but like she'll just shoot a message through. I'll shoot some messages through, and then she'll reply when she gets a chance. Because, man, the time difference of everybody else that I like to talk to is just like fucking dramatic, and it's just like, well, it's hard to do. So the only time to tee up anything is on the weekend. So basically, I wake up on a Saturday. And even though I have fucking tons of things to do around the house, tons of chores, I've got heaps of shit to do on the car. And I've got like, I'm looking after my house. Like it's just my mum and my house. And it's just shit's not going to get done unless I do it myself. It was all right when I was younger and I didn't own a house and shit just kind of got done. Because the stepdad used to just do shit, although he wasn't that great at doing it. But now I got to do all this shit, like these fucking trees, they just keep growing, and you got to maintain everything, and the fucking gutters need doing, and the fucking solar panels need cleaning, and the leaks in the between the carport and the gutter, like the leak, it's leaking, and I've got to work out where the fuck is it leaking, because I'm getting wet when I walk to my car sometimes, and these things aren't going to fix themselves, and unless I pay someone to come and fix them, I got to do it myself. So I got a lot to do, and you know what? So let's go back maybe, I don't even know how long, a couple of months maybe. I don't really know. And this lady came along, May Noodles, Rachel, and she had this, meeting with Jim and Ann. And I don't even know, where did it start? I think I saw his video. With this poor girl that was fucking crying, and I'm thinking to myself, my first thought was, he knows what he's doing, because I know a bit about Jim and Ann, as people know. I guess I don't know if I'm an OG on it, but I've been around for a long time as far as Jim and Ann is concerned. And I want to get it right out there from the start. And I don't think I've ever said this or anywhere, like incorrectly, but yes, absolutely inappropriate with minors. And I know those clips are real, and Vin Vader is a good dude. I'm sure even Jimmy himself, when he looks back on that now with people just playing it over and over, regrets ever fucking doing that. Like, I know maybe what he was trying to achieve, but he did it very, very wrong. I understand he was trying. I know he's rebranded many, many times. I know he's tried to be edgy. I know he's tried to copy Stern, blah, 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 right? But no, Stern never not targeted as in like targeted an audience of kids, of minors. Let's say minors. Although some of them were, you could definitely call kids from that one video that I've seen. So I'm not going to come up here because, I well, actually, I didn't really have a falling out. She had a falling out with me, because Rachel and I had a falling out. I'm not going to come up here and say, and be pro Jimmer, because that is never going to happen. That is never going to happen. I think I've seen him be very, very cruel and mean, which is how he described Rachel, but I've seen him do the same thing. I've seen him dox Rachel multiple times, especially this one time under his Blackbeard account, and I very, very doubt that that was someone else. I was on my mobile at the time, so I couldn't do some checks. But I've seen what he does to her. I don't care what Rachel's name is or any. I don't care what anyone's name is. It doesn't mean anything. If that person wants to be known as Joe Blow and their name's Rachel, I don't care. I don't care. Everyone knows my name's Darren. Everyone knows, right? I've been called Casper since I was working. When I left school, I got the nickname from a lady that in my first job, and it's kind of stuck ever since. So that's where mine. I didn't make the name up. It's just a nickname. I don't really get called that anymore. I really get called Daz all the time now. I don't get called Casper anymore, but that I just went with that because when I was told never, use your real name on YouTube, so just came up with a nickname. So yeah, like I said, I'm not going to be. I'm not. I've never done anything to Jimmer other than bring awareness to his, past, what he's said and done in the past, right? And I haven't been as big a advocate as Vin Vader or Rachel now. But anyway, so I'm watching this video. I don't even know. I guess I am. I'm subbed to, I guess, one of Morbid's channels. Anyway, he's playing this video, right? And I must have just seen it randomly or something. Must have just come up that he was live, or maybe he was playing the video or something. I don't know. I see this girl crying, right? And obviously, it was kind of like affecting, like it's like, oh, this girl's crying, he's streaming. I don't get it. And I'm watching it. And I think I remember then contacting Beck and saying, hey, have you seen this? Like, yeah. And then, I don't know, I think Rachel went home and then started streaming or something like that, and started following her, joined her Discord, etc., etc., etc. I think I was the first one that went up when she went live. I went up. I know Neri came up. I don't know if it was her first live, but it was way back in the beginning, and we spoke to her about Jimmer and all that sort of stuff. So back then, I think she had very, very good intentions. And I was cautious, but kind of like felt sorry for her with what had happened. And I'm sorry if some people are going to say, "Ah, you're a pussy," blah blah blah. But I did. I felt sorry for what I saw, right? And so then everyone started coming out of the woodwork and telling her what Jimmer's past, because she didn't seem to know much of it, which is probably fair enough. When she started finding out about stuff, she's like, holy fuck, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so I guess, look, the way I look at things is that I've seen this in many Discords. So people are not going to get on. I understand that, right? And everyone else needs to understand that. You're gonna have some clashes or disagreements with people at some point. You might even get trolled. We've all been trolled, right? Who hasn't had an alt made up? Should I name all the ones that fucking people have made up of me? I mean, it's crap, absolute crap, and they're cowards because they're like being they're not even being funny. They're being vindictive, rather than I've had alts. Yeah, I've had alts, funny alts, trying to make people laugh alts. And if I told you some of the people I've made laugh, and if those people knew that I was the one making them laugh, they would have gone like, holy fuck, I would never have guessed you. Because it's supposed to be fun, guys. So anyway, just now I'm thinking, and when you're streaming, you need to be talking. Now I need to think for a while. So anyway, let's tell a long story short. People, I didn't realize this. No one came to me, just like Limonade. It was exactly the same situation at Limonades back then, and I'm cool with Jamie now, and she said so as much. We're cool. We're cool. I think Jamie's probably discovered a few things since the last time we spoke, but we're all on a journey, I guess, and we live and learn. So then people start. I see this now, but I didn't see it at the time. People, because I wasn't able to watch everything. I'm able to I can't watch YouTube. Well, I can, but I can't watch YouTube at work all day with my headphones in because the fucking phone's only gonna last me a few hours. And then it has to go on charge, and I need the phone for other things. So I basically don't listen to YouTube at work unless it's like at lunchtime or something. I'll be just laying on the couch for half an hour, 45 minutes after I've eaten, and I might listen to something like I did today. I was listening to Andy Cruz and Robin today at work for like half an hour, and I saw some people I knew in there, and it was great. I was able to say hi because some of those people I haven't seen since May's live streams, and I don't chat in anymore. I'm probably blocked, but I don't chat in there anymore. So, in fact, I don't even listen. I tune in for maybe 5 minutes, and it's usually repeating the same Jiminy clips and videos. So I've already seen them all, so I just jump out. So anyway, so what are we up to? So basically, I understand. I totally understand that Rachel is. Oh, I'm not going to use the word obsessed. She wants to complete her mission. Let's just say that, right? She wants to complete her mission. It's gone kind of pear-shaped as far as run-ins with people, and I must admit that probably that's the best thing that happened. And I heard that a Discord's been nuked now anyway, but it's probably a good thing. So I started to notice people went kind of like disappearing or not showing up, and I'm like, and I didn't really think about it too much because it's only been like a short time. So then I had a run in with Ali, and because I feel, and I still feel the same way. I'm not going to change it. I feel that it was just I don't understand what's going on there, and I figured, well, I don't need to know. I wasn't what was the words that we vile? I wasn't vile or anything. I had an argument in a private message with her, and I just said I don't want to talk anymore. Like just let's just forget it, whatever. I didn't think it was a big deal. I was going to talk to Rachel, but Rachel doesn't return messages, and that's just something that she has difficulty with some people. And I guess maybe I was just one of those people. That's okay. That is fine. I didn't get a chance to talk to Rachel before she in this order. She booted me from the Discord, left my Discord, and then no WhatsApp or whatever. Yeah, something like that. So she cut off all form of communication before even talking to me. So she didn't make any effort to talk to me. So I'm going like, okay, that's the end of that. Like that's done, you know. I don't need her. She don't need me. Bang, done. But did she show me any respect? No. She went on multiple streams and talked shit when I had said nothing. And that's kind of disappointing. So believe it or not, I'm not coming on here tonight to talk shit about Rachel or Ali or anyone, because I met some really nice people in there. And I was talking to those people well before I left the Discord. Actually, when I say left the Discord, before I was escorted from the Discord, I was talking to those people beforehand. And if you think those people did not bring their concerns to me, and that you think that I went to those people to whinge and complain, then you got another thing coming. Am I going to show those messages and shame those people? Absolutely not. Sorry, don't do that. I would rather take the heat than to show those. It's just not necessary. and those people had legitimate concerns. And do I think, Rachel, that you've gone maybe a little bit off the track? Yeah, maybe. But that's your deal. That's your thing to do. Um, I I don't think I can get up there and I don't think I can get up there like Robin and call you a shitty friend or whatever, because I believe no one has known each other long enough to even worry about that. Like, yeah, I've known Robin a long time. Yeah, if Robin got up and said that about me, I'd be upset about it, and I'd probably want to talk to her about it, because I've known her since the very beginning, when we were back in Alyssa Jordana's season 1 or whatever. So I started watching, since I left the Discord, let's just say, 2 weeks ago, something like that. I started noticing, like, Beck's fighting with her, or was fighting with her. I'm not sure if she's still fighting with her. I'm really not sure. I saw Space Monster do it. Now I've seen Robin and Andy, not so much. Andy's just streaming it kind of thing. But Andy and Robin have been good friends forever. So, I know where that's going. But I don't really think it's always about picking sides. I'm not gonna name the people that have left that I talk to, because I value their friendship and they don't necessarily need the attention. But I've known some of these people a long time, and I've only known Rachel for a few months, I think, if that, right? I think so. It's really, really not worth all of the bullshit over, And even though I guess you can say it's the drama community, right? But I think you tell how much you want to be in the drama community to what certain level. Like, some people come in, cause a big ruckus, and then you don't see them for a week or two. Some people just listen and watch, right? Which is what I mainly did before. I don't really know why I got that involved, to be honest. I think it was a mistake on my part. I think I should have just been, oh yeah, I went up one time. I probably should not have joined the Discord, and I should have just been a chatter, maybe. So, yeah, I guess that's my mistake. Not really the personality nature to go up and beef. If I have to defend myself, I will. But I give people a lot of slack. And yeah, it is what it is. So what else did I want to talk about tonight? So anyway, I did watch the stream. Oh, some of the Sam Hill. Oh, that's Sam Hill. Okay. So with Sam, right? I like Sam. He's a very interesting character. I had a very good chat with him many moons ago, and he will tell you about that. We had a great chat about Jimanan, and I don't know how many years ago it was. I was in the RDA Discord when Sam was coming in and out. I remember that back in the day. Who knows how long ago that was? 4 years ago or something? I don't know. And I've seen a lot of Sam Hill's streams when he was streaming with Rev and Poon and AOC and all that sort of stuff. And then I've seen them all fighting and this and look, Sam is now fighting with like friends of mine. So, and look, Sam, I really don't care. You can take my wrench, because wrenches just don't mean that. They really don't mean too much, to be completely honest with you. It's the way people throw wrenches out these days. It's made it meaningless. Like, if I do a live and you see a wrench in my chat, that's like a friend of mine. It could be a real life friend of mine, or it's someone that I've known for a long time. And I go and check my block list regularly after I've done lives, and no one's ever gone in afterwards and hidden people and this and that. I think you have to have trusted mods, but other people just give a wrench to anybody. And Sam gives wrenches off and on, off and on. 1 minute you go in there, you got one. Next minute you don't got one. It doesn't make any difference to me because I don't say anything that needs to be deleted or timed out or whatever. So I know some people do. Some people make up alts and go in there and troll Sam himself, and a lot of the time he doesn't even see it. So I think if you have too much of a variety of mods, what happens is then the mods have differences. You know, or you can't, or the creators modded a person who actually isn't even that person. It's someone cloned so that they can cause a mess. You have to know who those people are if you're going to give someone a wrench to help you out. I know doing lives in the past, when I watched the replay, I saw shit in there I never saw when I was live. And you think, oh, fuck, what? That's a bit fucking rude, or that's a bit, especially if it fucking pisses off people that you've got on the panel, So, yeah, I think there's no need to have lots of wrenches. You really just need maybe half a dozen. How big are your lives? It depends how big a creator you are, I guess. But anyway. So, what else have I been doing? Anyway, just to finish this up, I was going to go live with Beck and just talk about this whole situation. But yeah, like I said before, we haven't been able to time something up together. And I think sometimes Beck has her own things to sort out, her own demons to squash. And sometimes she doesn't need all of that extra stuff. And I totally understand that. I would rather not hear from her and know she's doing well. And I think there's a lot of questions. There's a lot of questions. There's a lot of questions that I've observed while I was in the May Noodles live streams and Discord. Well, not so much Discord, but more so. There's a lot of questions that I can't answer. I don't know. And did I talk to her about some of the? I tried to talk about some of these things with her. I think we had a couple of calls. Normally, I was in the phone with in the car with the headphones on. I think, and I think in the beginning it was legit. It's gone a little bit crazy now, and lots of people are standing up and calling bullshit on some things, and whether it's bullshit or not, I got my own opinions, and I don't need to ask her here. So. Because I just wish her the best. I hope she completes her mission about Jimmer, and I don't think you're ever. I'll be honest with you. I don't think you're ever going to get rid of Jimmer. You guys can all keep striking each other and mass reporting or whatever it is that you do. I noticed that you play each other's stuff, and he talks about her, and she talks about him, and. I can see. I don't know what Jim is up to. I think he's just this normal just fucking drama streaming that he's doing is just a cover for something else. I think he's got something else going on. I don't think there's money to be made. Look, if you're on here to make money, then you seriously should consider your employment prospects because. Nothing. You're never going to be on here. Like take my friend Amber, for instance. She got a channel going, and she'd been just a normal, quiet channel for God knows how long, and she started to get popular because she started to do live streams, and she's pretty good at talking, and she's got a nice accent, and she built up this channel, and she had memberships and. What do you call them? Those chat things and all that sort of stuff. And she was being a single mum, and I watched her do it, sat back and watched her because she was involved with Lycan and all that sort of stuff and friends with Amy and all that, which is definitely not my cup of tea anymore anyway. And I saw her build it up to a point where she was actually making maybe hundreds or something. I don't know. I'd have to ask her. And then the next day, YouTubers out there, it was just gone. because you've only got to piss a few people off and they will just keep at it and troll you and report you, and the next day it's gone. Like, my channel's monetized, but I don't even use it. I don't care. Never got on YouTube to make money, ever. Do I have chat? What do you call them? Those chat things. Do I have it turned on? No, I don't have any of that shit turned on. You guys are not having my PayPal. Cash App doesn't exist in Australia. I don't do any of that shit. I'm not on here to make a cent. So when I see people throwing their PayPal and Cash Apps and God knows what else across the screen, and they're yelling and screaming at people, and it does make me question the whole thing. And have I donated to people? Yes, I have. Not a lot of money, but I have donated. Person I donate the most to is Wendy. In fact, I did just a couple of weeks ago. I didn't do it on so it came up on her live stream. I did it personally through PayPal. Conversion to US dollars. Do I send her much? No. Do I want her to go and buy ice cream, scratchies, whatever she wants? Absolutely. I don't care what she does with it. And I saw many people help Wendy. It's great. Does she know how to play the game? Yeah, she does. But it is still what it is. She doesn't have a great life like we do. She can't go outside to the beach without great assistance. She's stuck in a wheelchair, even if she's walking. I don't know. Maybe she's walking, maybe she's not. It doesn't make any difference. She's stuck at home, but I love Wendy. She's good. And I saw Wendy get tossed, between. Do I think Jimmer was using Wendy just, because she's from the Stern and all that? Yeah. Was he helping her with using his? Yeah, he was helping her. I'll admit that. He was helping her. He raised some money for her. Was it ever what he said he was going to raise? No, but he raised money for her. But that time I saw Jimmer attack the people that actually are nice people helping Wendy. That pissed me off. That really pissed me off. And May Noodles helps Wendy as well. I have to admit, the truth is the truth. She helps. Has she given money to Wendy? I don't know. That's really not my business. I know I give to Wendy. I don't know who else gives to Wendy. No idea. I talk to Wendy. I try to jump into live streams every now and then and say hi. And I do owe her a panel visit. It's only because I don't do hardly any panels that I haven't jumped up. A lot of the time, Wendy has on people I don't even know, and they're doing some sort of, puppet thing and voices and this and that. They're entertaining. That helps Wendy's life, gives her something to do. What else did I want to chat about while I'm here? Oh, I don't know how to use this fucking StreamYard thing. I've got this brand one thing on the side. I have no fucking idea. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to use any of that stuff. But I heard you all talking about it. But you just get my logo. Not my logo, my avatar and a black screen. That'll just have to do for now. One thing I did recently, and as recent as today, hey, I've always had what you call Foxtel, right? And I've always had 2 boxes, and I've had Foxtel every house I've ever been to, ever since I was in Sydney, working in Sydney, and I've been in Queensland for 14 years. But when I was in Sydney, I had Foxtel at every address I was at. I always needed it. Back in the day, it was ad-free, believe it or not. So it's like cable TV, right? Foxtel. We call it Foxtel. I don't know if it's called Fox everywhere else in the US or not. I'm not sure. Anyway, I've finally today have pulled out my Foxtel boxes, and now I'm running everything. I'm streaming everything through Huddle. I got two Huddle boxes, one in my room, one out in the lounge room, and brought Mum a new smart TV, and I've got this massive fucking TV on the wall, and it's got everything on there. It's just different. So where you record your programs on Foxtel, which is basically just a hard drive inside the unit, whereas here you can like stream something. So if something's already finished, you go in there and go like, oh, there's say NRL on Fox or something, and then I can just watch it from the start. At any time I can watch it from the start. Game of Thrones, House of Dragon, all my WWE stuff's on there. I got Binge, I got Lifestyle, and I got KO Sports. And it's all you need. 3 subscriptions, and it's half the price of Foxtel. So I was paying $102 for 2 boxes because my box is 4K, even though I only had one 4K channel. I found out didn't need the 4K box, but anyway, you live and learn. So I had 2 boxes, paying $102 a month. Now I'm only paying like $50 for all your free to air stuff is there. All your channels, all your antenna channels, and there's like 40 of them or something. So all your free to air channels, and you can watch whatever you want. Crime, history, whatever. All the stuff I didn't even have on Foxtel because I only had a certain package. I can just stream all this shit. The only thing is like, you can't really like record it. You can just kind of like rewatch it, kind of thing, if that makes sense. So yeah, I just got all that set up. The only bad thing about it is if you lose your internet, you lose everything. Not only do you lose doing what I'm doing now, but you lose both TVs. You can then flick over to aerial, and you can just watch your free to air if you lose the internet for any given time, as long as you've got an aerial plugged into your Huddle box or the back of your TV or whatever. So, and I don't have an aerial in my room. So basically, if I lose the internet or it glitches, which it does, glitched twice yesterday evening, everything goes off. So it's a fucking nightmare if that happens. So I don't know whether to lodge a complaint with my internet provider and see if they can fix it, or I may even upgrade my internet. But at the moment, I'm on 50 speed, which is good, which is good, decent broadband speed. But compared to the US, it's not fast, I know, but I can easily double that. But then it's going to cost a bit more. So I'm not sure if I want to do that. It seems to be handling it quite well. Mum and I are both streaming on our TVs, and she's on her iPad all the time, and I'm on the computer. So seems to be dealing with it. There's only 2 of us in the house, so seems to be dealing with it just fine. So and what else did I want to talk about? I'm gonna have a shower and think about fucking laying down. I've been so busy at work. The guy I work with been away, been having some leave because he hasn't had any leave like for a few years, and now that I'm there, he's like finally someone that can do everything while he's taking the odd day here and there. Like last week, he was off for the 4 days. It was a fucking nightmare. And then this week he was away today because it was his birthday. So, but he's back. But I got some time off coming up. Yeah, Easter. Easter is not this weekend, the following weekend, and we have the Friday and the Monday off, and then I've got the rest of the week off. So I've got like 10 straight days off, which is fucking fantastic. Am I going to go anywhere? No. I have a huge list of things I need to do. Heaps of things I need to do to the car. Upgrading speakers, soundproofing, because after how old's my car? 7 years, I need to soundproof the doors a bit better. One thing with these Mazdas is they're not too good with keeping the road noise out. The seals are okay, but dust still gets up in there. It really does get up in there, and I need to sort of like put an extra seal on to make it a bit quieter and keep because I've kept it in top shape. It's in pretty good shape. Some else I'll put a ding in it in the back quarter panel, but it's not much I can do about other people. I try not to park near anyone, but it really, when you're going shopping or you need to drop into the shops to get some food or something or lunch meals, You can't help it. Park next to people, or if you're parked in a spot where there's no one near, you come back and your car's fucking crammed in. It's fucking pain in the ass, eh? And they make these spots, these parking spots in car parks, so fucking small. You can't even like get out of your door. You can't even open your door properly to get out. It's fucking ridiculous. Anyway, so what else did I want to? Oh, no signal. What? What else did I want to talk about? Oh, my huddle box turned off. Okay. I thought I'd lost the internet, but huddle like goes into standby after what 40 minutes or something, half an hour or something. Anyway, so guys, yeah, I just wanted to jump on and let you know what happened. I'm disappointed that that certain people needed to talk shit. I'm used to other people talking shit because most of the time they're all full of conspiracy theories and don't know what they're talking about. I just ignore those people. And I wish everybody the best. I may go live when Beck's free, because she'll want my support, and I certainly would like her support and talking about things. I'm sure there's fucking heaps of things that I've forgotten to talk about. I'll jump off here shortly and think, oh fuck, Daz, you forgot to talk about that or bring that point up, but at the end of the day, guys, I think it's a problem for anybody if you're streaming for friggin' 8 or 10 hours live streams. I mean, I'll be completely honest. I don't think I could do that unless you gave me some sort of fucking substance to fucking keep me going. I honestly couldn't do it. Mind you, I have chronic fatigue, so probably not a good person to ask. But I mean, like I've gone for maybe over 2 hours, maybe even 3 hours if you look on some of my old live streams, and I was talked out. I was just beat. And sometimes when you have people up and you're talking and having a good time does get away on you. But I've seen some of these people that stream for like 7, 8, 9, 10 hours maybe, and I think to myself, how do you guys do it? Like, obviously you don't work. Obviously that's the first thing, right? We don't work, so we can just sit here all night, all day even. Like some people must have seen the sun go down, the sun go up. It's like, what the fuck? How do people do that? Like, I remember Beck saying last week or whatever that, she's got to get up. Like, she gets home and she's like a night owl, so she's getting a few hours sleep, and then she's got to get the boy up to school and hassle him and get him up and organize lunches, and she still does all the school stuff and all that sort of stuff. And other people also have children, and they have all the time in the world. I don't know how they do it. It doesn't add up. But at the end of the day, does it affect me? Nope, doesn't affect me. I'll just worry about myself, thank you. Make sure I get enough sleep and have a good day at work. And what else? Oh, yeah, there was something else I wanted to talk about, because I had a couple of people ask me that I was talking about privately about. So I figured I was starting to put on too much weight. A lot of people say, oh, yeah, there you go, a little bit like, I certainly don't have those abs in that fucking tidy whities anymore, but they're coming back. So anyway, I just decided to put my foot down. I got to a point where I just can't, as you get older, you can't just eat what you want, unfortunately, all the time. It's just, you can't, unless you are still active and burning off twice as much as you're eating. But I wasn't doing that. So I would eat and just laze around and sleep and, So I was eating too much takeaway at lunch and ordering, because I was too lazy to bring lunch and all that sort of stuff. So I put my foot down. Because I touched on 90 kilos, and that's just way too heavy for my height. So I put my foot down and I started to diet, not severely, but just meal control, portion control, supplement, meal with a shake, not a man shake, just an ordinary meal supplementing shake. Anyway, so the good news is it started to drop off. It was great. I'm measuring myself every Wednesday, so I got to weigh myself tomorrow morning, and I have to date in 6 weeks lost 4 kilos, and that's only with meal control, not no exercise yet. So I'm not playing soccer until I hit my ideal goal weight, which is 75. So I am a quarter of the way there. So I've done really well. So if it keeps going the way it's going, I should achieve it in 18 weeks. So I have given myself a while to do it, and I'm eating smarter. There's no stomach pain. I was on Duromine for the first month, but I don't need it anymore. So yeah, it's very hard. Hey, it's very hard to drop weight. It's very hard to have the self-control of not stopping in the Macca's, or because you're in a hurry, or you didn't have much for dinner and it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. I'll go and grab a kebab or something. Like it's very hard. Anyone that's doing it or thinking of doing it, it's very hard. You have to be strong. I drink. I get free vitamins. I have vitamins now, and I drink dragon fruit Axio, and it's really, really nice. So I think those vitamins are also sustaining my body as well while I'm not eating as much. And there's sometimes where I don't even eat breakfast. I have if I feel hungry, I'll have a shake, and that'll keep me. That's nice and tasty. It's like caramel. Vanilla caramel is one flavor and chocolate's the other. So I'll have it, and I'll have mine with light milk, not water, and that gives me extra stuff as well. We've worked it out. I work with a guy that's dropped from 100 kilos to 82 in probably 6 months, maybe over 6 months, 6, 7, 8 months. He's been doing it. I've watched him. His pants are falling off him. I said, "Fucking Dave, your fucking pants are falling down, mate." He goes, "Oh, fuck, I got to get a belt." That's awesome. So I want to get down to 75. But before I do, when I hit probably 80 or maybe 82, I'll introduce the exercise. I'll introduce walking and running, and maybe even soccer training, but not playing. I won't be playing until I hit 75 kilos because I need my speed back. I played last year, and I had no speed and no footwork because I have plantar fasciitis in both feet. Then it's not as bad as it was now. It's slowly getting better because I have new shoes for work, new safety shoes that were quite expensive, and they have straightened my feet or put my feet in a position where long term they're getting back to normal. Maybe I wore the wrong shoes for too long and they got too comfortable. I changed all my shoes. I've spent probably $600 on 3 pairs of shoes, just getting the right footwear. I'm a bit slack in doing the plantar fasciitis exercises, the stretching and stuff, but they are slowly getting better. It is not a painful thing for me. It's just an aching thing, especially in the morning. Some mornings are very, very hard when you first land on your feet. I don't know if anybody out there's had it, but it can be a bitch, real bitch. So anyway, I think I'll wrap it up. I've been live for almost an hour. I don't think I need to really explain anything else. I know that some people thought, that I was going to jump on here and go tit for tat with Rach, and I just don't want to do it. I don't dislike her. I certainly think there's a lot of unanswered questions and certain things that maybe aren't out there yet, or they don't want to be out there, or everyone's entitled to some privacy too. I respect that. But certainly there's questions there, and I some of those questions maybe Beck will address when we finally schedule live together. And unfortunately, Beck has the days off when I'm at work, and pretty much my weekend she's working, so it's very, very difficult. But we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll work something out. And it's interesting, you know. There's a few people I probably wouldn't mind talking to, and just to discuss it. It's not bashing. You know, I didn't come on here tonight to bash anybody, and it's not meant to. I think everyone, like, you know, it's a shame that everyone can't show the same respect, but I do understand people, though. I do understand Robin. I understand what Robin was saying, and I don't know. It's very difficult, you know. But I've known those guys, you know, long time. Bush and Robin are good people. Andy's good people. Nary's good people. There's a lot of really, really good people that I've known for a long time. I really enjoy talking to when I get a chance to, whether it be a voice chat or jumping up on their panel. It's just a matter of timing. It's just fucking so hard where we are compared to everywhere else. It's just really, really difficult. So if I went live in the evening, the only people I could possibly really attract in my chat would be people from the UK. And I hardly know anyone over there. Maybe Charlotte, maybe Marie. I don't know anybody else. So, you know, going live at different times, you just get different people. But I'm telling you, people, my closing thoughts and comments is if YouTube is affecting your life and causing stress, that's another reason why I can't really do a lot of the stuff that everyone else does, is, you know, I have those issues with high blood pressure and stuff. So I try just to put myself in the mindset that, you know, it's really, really not worth worrying about. It's all right to have a little bit of a moan and groan to your friends, and I've done that to a few friends, and they've done that with me. But at the end of the day, if YouTube is causing you that much stress, then do you really need it? Because don't we all have enough problems with our own families, with our own real life friends, and aren't we all at some point in time struggling to have enough money to buy the things that you want? It's fucking hard out there. Australia is doing it tough. You know, like, okay, they haven't put the mortgages up for 4 months, the interest rate up for 4 months, thank fuck. But you know what? Food's getting really expensive. Fuel's getting really expensive. I don't know if you know these guys, you know, in America or UK or wherever, Canada, wherever you may be. Yeah, fuel's like $2.20 a fucking litre here. $2.20 a litre. I am so grateful I got a fuel card. I am allowed $40 a week, and I use that plus a bit more if I travel around Brisbane doing stuff. You know, recently started seeing someone, and I got to drive there, and it's like, okay, she wants to go somewhere. Well, we take my car because it's the best car, and you know, she wants to go down the Gold Coast and go for a swim just for the day. You know, I'm up for $40 of fuel down the Gold Coast and back. You know, so, you know, and then you got to eat, and you want to eat out. You know, it's very expensive at the moment. Very expensive. And while I got a pretty good job, you know, it's not like I'm earning like fucking $1 million a year or anything. Getting by. I've had enough to buy a few little toys. I'm going to show you guys my machine when I get it working. I'm still working on it. I'm getting close. I'm getting close. It's an old poker machine. I think I might have taken it. I think I might have taken a picture and put it in somewhere. I think it was a Discord or something. Yeah, I think it might have been in Rachel's Discord. I heard she nuked it, but good for her. She probably doesn't need the stress, eh? There's a lot of mods I haven't seen around either that used to be in there. I like I said, I'm not around enough. Just a time difference. But anyway, guys, I'm not going to play any outro because I don't know what I did with my outro. I only had the intro. So I'll probably release this. I'll probably release this for people to hear, and I just want everybody to know that I'm not it's not there to bash anybody. I respect everybody's choices, and people want to go a certain direction, and that's not direction that I was hoping that they would go in. Then best of luck to them. There's probably other issues and people that I wanted to address. I probably will do that in as time goes on. I may even do a live tomorrow while I'm going and picking up my new putter. I'm getting back into golf. I'm trying to get. I've got ping irons, which are pretty much not the best, but they are really high up there. Ping irons. I just brought a brand new 3-wood, 16-degree 3-wood, and I'm buying a ping mallet putter from 2023 tomorrow. So I brought a new bag, and yeah, getting back into it because my boss plays golf. I didn't think I'd meet many people that played golf once I moved up here from Sydney. But I have found people to play golf with. So every second, no, sorry, hang on. I get every second Friday off. So like once a month, I told the boss I would give him that Friday. If he wants to go and play golf, we'll go and play golf. So that Friday is this Friday. So I have my 3-day weekend, play golf on Friday, and I have a good weekend. Oh, actually, no, I got to go and see the girl on Friday night, and I got to go and see the boys. Actually, no, I don't have to see the boys. They're playing away at Sanford this Friday night, and I ain't going to Sanford to watch them play. I mainly go and watch them at home, or if they're playing somewhere over this way. We got 2 over 50s teams playing this year, so I try to go and watch both of them because I know most of the boys in both teams. So yeah, I got asked last Friday, Daz, come on. And ironically, there's a guy named Darren playing my position in the team at the moment, and he does a fucking good job. He plays a full game, which is better than me. He plays a full game, and he's from what I've seen, he's very solid. So, hey, they're not missing out on anything by not having me. Only my speed running up the sideline with the ball, which I hope to get that back when I get down to 75 kilos. Wish me luck, everybody. Leave me a comment. Leave me a nice comment. Leave me a nice comment if you want to get in touch with me. I know there's some people that were in Rachel's Discord that probably want to talk to me and probably afraid to now because she was angry at people or whatever. But you can be rest assured if you want to chat, reach out privately. Like, I don't share those conversations. So, but other than that, I wish everybody well with that direction, and everybody take care. And I'll catch you either on a drive live or a live that I'll do with Beck, and it'll probably be on her channel anyway. I'll probably share it to my channel, maybe. I'm sure she'll be cool with that, but it'll probably be on Beck's channel because I just don't advertise my channel or grow my channel. Not interested. So everybody take care, and I'll see you all later. I've just forgotten how. Oh yeah, I just remembered how to end the stream. All right, everybody, take care. Peace out.